ideologies of the National Democratic
when you're
Party.
in terms of the end, are you
Oh, so won't Nancy Mobin
we were born out of violence, so nobody can intimidate us.
When we say being assertive and being aggressive, there's a thing like they are two different things. We weren't born out of violence. We were born out of passion. Say, yen shese bibi and say. What you say, yen shese unipa baako for ebesisa niyama abonebo at the expense of the poor, and I say disadvantage, and I say inequality. We don't believe in that. Anti-violence there, no.
Which constituency are you coming from?
Ablekumanov constituency.
Ablekumanov constituency. We are resident there for so many years.
What
holding any position or constituency level stuff like that after school, no? By you know, when your positions be in this one.
Well, my constituency monona me branch women organizer me ward na me wo me the Kwashibu ti Kwashibu ward na me wo but me share me political activities as wo constituency no e wo Kwashiman ward enti no Kwashibu de na me branch women organizer enti ho na me start wo
for how long? For how long? Are you still
the BCC there they say you have to step down before you go forward enti now.
You were still there before you stepped down. Now that's
I answer na me see
for a term or two or
for a term.
I
answer na me see from
down. All right. Then you went to the primaries?
Yes, I did. Just like every other person.
How tough was it?
Tough. I think, sir, it was adajenim in that manner. When say Ablekumanov constituency primaries, you know, I went with two other equally very good aspirants, and me share mejumedie and terminal ase. In terms of campaign, because we say constituency no more and I'm a war. I said, sorry, Biana, this is what you need to do, and so I just get it over and done with. It was quite intensive, but if you ask me, I think say because I'm a year Jumana over a long period of time, I just had to keep going. I didn't feel pressure to say, at this point in time, there was some years, and I just kept my pace. It wasn't easy. I mean, contest here, who go up against Obia, it could be anything. So obviously, you feel under some kind of pressure. But I took each day at a time.
The margin of votes, wide, very close, or
between me
or contestants.
I think I said na me and inti near or Tosumi and San Ho and Tosumi and I mean yes, but it was an appreciable margin. Well over 300 votes between me and second one. Person, third one you can imagine the gap. Yes, and let me appreciate the delegates of Ablekumanov constituency. I think no omunimniana omo hwehwe and no omunimniana omo pesu going into 2024 elections. Inti se abaso body bia wo wa delegates na wo say made amount because omo no mo kire omo adwen they made a huge statement for that.
You might influence them with enticement. That's why they voted for you.
I did not induce any voter. And then if you go into the constituency and you ask on the catcher, I'm ready to help, I'm ready to support. But now I think my position was a bit unpopular, but I kept by it. I wouldn't fall for that.
Okay.
I wouldn't fall for that.
So many didn't love you? Many didn't like you?
Many didn't quite appreciate that entrenched position. Say, Adentina. Mami bibina menso mentoma on there.
Because I'm asking this because it has become a norm that we always complain. Politicians are always complaining about this. Say, are problematic in terms of wanting to be somebody for this country. na ubetimi aboa o man no na esese this kind of the position is becoming something else.
Oh, but we say NDC money there ye vote buy no because I wish more I been offer ampa ye vote buy
party
mami nka bi in chair from my perspective say mabibi na yentoma odia ene sanka delegates no montoma me.
So I want to focus you did not but you are categorizing it to say we the NDC. So if I give you accusations of NDC members that have accused their fellow members of inducing delegates, it will be a broad conversation.
And no interest to every rule there's an exception.
Yes, that's where I'm coming from.
To every rule there's an exception, and we cannot rule it out entirely.
Good.
I mean that would not even make we cannot rule it out entirely. But enye bibi yesu ene ye buy and say NDC. I mean it's not bad.
I am looking at
it's not bad.
I'm looking at where politicians like you will work so hard to eradicate that perception and that thing out, so that when you are standing, because most say politics need to watch it. Why do you have to buy something that you willingly want to do? So that there should be a timer. We won't get people like you, educated, selfless, dedicated, wanting to serve his people. In your position to serve because we did seek I
couldn't agree more. Enunti na yemubi wa na semira and I think that I'm walking the talk. Time biano, if I engage people, I tell them say get to experience me, for me, assess me, get to know say position ya may pre assume to me I am where jumana. Do I have what it takes? What I say rather than say ebia mean to me but sikentino now I the would the mommy in the end no then we suffer.
Yes.
Ube brain I mean so me brave. Until we are working at it. I am working at it, and I think say because I didn't begin in a day. Until a bit take it time, but in kakran no, the people will come to understand.
Ghanaians are beginning to believe. I got Jibusian or the Aya Jumano, I got Jibusian or the Aya way, I Jibusian or the Itoba, but Teneca. It will be position man do about Teneca. It will be a baby over Teneca.
Mendeka, Nina, the only way. Say me dia coming fair dia kra.
Okay.
Me dia. Me to. And to say if you are married, you the way up by your into my way up so it doesn't excite me. Me will be a me being so there's no competition.
Yes.
I believe say leadership is not about titles. It's about what you say it's about nia wo ye de aboa afoforo oso mfaso a beba e de ama wo mo intino sometimes maybe the vision nipa no di bemu ni ade na no so it comes to play.
Yes.
Well, it comes to play. Me say na Blekuma North constituency no e ho na me wo.
Yeah.
E ho na ye ndwuma ye businesses ni ade e wo. What you say it is a constituency no e di year. Mensu me ho beto me.
Yes.
Menchima ho beto wo mo bia or you connected to me so ho beto na constituents ne so ho ayede e ho ato mo say so na niema no so say so e ka me. Enti me looking at it from that perspective we no I don't have a choice than to make sure say niema are improved. Enti sa background we na shame cry and answer no cry na motivate me say menye adwuma no na menye ni yie na mempre akonwa no emfama NDC e wa Blekuma no.
Good. So wako primaries
Me patch
where really the work ahead of you is hard. Why? Because there is a sitting MP. As so two me boa
me tu no
o me tu atishila self-confidence. What to shall battles?
But to say whom Yaminti any Blekuma North for fonti.
I don't know when Yaminti were.
Aye, but say what kwase boso. Aye. Say kwase boso.
As a first timer, are you getting me? Contesting a certain MP. Now, what's that confidence will be to know? And then why at all? What are the plans? I will feel so between the two.
Well, say sitting MP no.
Yes. With the resources.
With the resources,
yes.
Of course. So no cry the resources no be no more because constituency no onye edwuma bia wom. Nti I'm sure say bi oma kwakoye holders idie. Enye me na make count but ya Ghana for na ehu bi say omo hode. Nti oma kwakoye holders idie. I have no doubt to say ono so nem pass e bia say CDC say peche ni mu dollars. But the good people of Ablekumanov omo here development. Omo here jobs. On the shasa niema we na say for 28 years MPP atena so. Na unim na me pese me kan say MPP is not about Sheila Patel's or the Patel's family. We must say papa honorable Kwame na Patel's onu odi kan betena so for 3 terms.
Yes.
And that's Ablekumanov breu Ablekumanov you credit ni bi kebeko amano but enda Ablekumanov asit nim etisen enye nti say afena MPP for no so mo so no mo ba beko omo primaries yes of course so you sitting MP but I have no doubt say more ono ni crofo no kwa no mo say onye adwuma na say bia she's not fit to lead them whoever obeba say you no say you why I am ready. I am very ready. Very. Me pacho ai. My ready. Say you no. Say you because obi baby no. On the ticket of the NPP. Then na NPP INT I was say Ablekumanov for so esan to Emma Womopiem since 96.
Yes.
NDC winning wa Ablekumanov constituency moda. It is a Ablekumanov
that makes it so difficult for you to be able to unseat them.
Well, but to all say bibia wonemre. Bibia wonemre. Oh say well baby you say ancha bia e
and you want to be the game changer.
Oh I nyaminti I will. Inshallah I'll be the game changer. Me tuom.
The NDC should have a regime.
Oh. Me juma. Constituency no wom me ye adwuma we ye say be ma employment or constituency no what people know NPP for betina so bia and bisa say omufuma then na a tie omo to constituency be anywhere tie omo to constituency they don't care omo ba no be ye ni bia no moja ho no mo ko but me so dey me tenka
what might be the connection that have allowed them to be there since 1996 to today. Because someone near Juma or constituency what they are, why will they wait consistently to this very time?
I think sir as an idea it goes deeper than we can you and I can sit here to talk about. But near me pese me can say Sesiano 2024 is looming.
Yes.
Ablekumanov ye here change ben and a year hwehwe. Nia mesre amanfo ewa Ablekumanov constituency ne say like I said earlier, I mentioned earlier on for 28 years MPP atena so what make you very valid point say if omo nya adwuma bia adent na time bia no ye dey some of us we need it
yes
amanfo need it measure social media said nanka 4 years ago na say we and then yes anete sisi abibia obeye bia na eda bonten nti yemfa ne say over the period and as over the years the cry no say na amanfo enya sa wake up call and say hey what is happening with us and I say identity are these people not taking us for a ride I say see ano that realization and awareness is being created mommy ensure your sit name say saying Ablekumanov oba wa gata se kra ni ho ba ku mienu eda ho so kra ye ndeselte enso to ana de ye ko your sanitation issues enye your lighting system de bobo enti wo bisa ho say so we was sitting member of parliament yes. Na say wo ni hwe kra say wo wura kra wo boa no kra enti ye ntumi fa no on just one day kra fan chew wo bisa ho say enna me ni obi di nkomo na me bisa say no be bisa me say enti ye internally generated funds Ablekumanov no then ye dey na me say minim ye dey because minim ade potin
the IGF
minimum deporting ya metimi aka so ebia public toilet ya na say ebia toll booth ya na say market place ebia sika to we na yegigi ya ye dia ye wa Ablekumanov nti Bibia say anymore. Na say po dem say property rate cry dem say oma je ama GR4 na yiri ye den ana me owo ma ba say ye ntua ye de ho no hona no mo de encredo tutu ye dwumam. I mean omai na ye team no niema edin but say wo back to me constituency Ablekuma and yet there are no jobs for the youth. There are no jobs for the youth. Papa. Emma, we have just one marketplace in Ablekuma. I no cry any wage about for and share Makala market, yes. Akonfo ekuomo. Everything is at risk. Nonsense so toy. Amount for a car, amount for a Mala market. I don't think say the narrative must continue. So I had the MPP. You see, I got for any you. Now, Ablekuma for so. See, and the answer na sorry. What can you say? And Crawford said, the mobile Yaquasia Ache. Martinaswa, it is a mobile BB Amaya for 28 years. Then biom and a mobile Amaya. If all these years available to you, someone to me and Yashia. Then I say, and fear na kaya nimono, ya de mama mobile home baby. And I have no doubt that the people of the constituency will make a very bold statement. Yes. Me fa HM and Chema Ashafo. Na mensre. Se who Ablekuma na se who Timia. NPP and NDC are not the same. We cannot be the same. NPP for I hurt people so badly. Say we a politician. Na se who roll before. What's your mun na mo yepe? Yepe. Me yoba MPP for now. MPP ni notice no so yoba. But I rap na watima. Arabna ewatima minimo bre because me sumiti mubi and I know so toye me sumi da ye buegu fom enu ntino nya wo fem no me so e kame but if you are sitting MP no she's not experiencing it and so she will not feel it as much akwan na enye no me sumi na musubi me sumi fre uba emma me to me location shema emma because I see my fine yet. Most of the time, so you ever catch your son, MP Quine, MP way, MP say, MP your come Bashebim, Bedroom, Coshishem, no money idea. What you are saying right now indicates that when you are voted to power, you'll be able to solve these problems. But when it comes to say, well, we now, was the MP say? I am now going to lobby. Sir. Is it going to be like that? Unim no cre yesi MP enya kwan. MP dear ono okoko jide mu mayen oye ya name senior o kan yensam edema yen. Enti me ko parliament ho na me kwa akoka ensem be na me kwa akoka. Enye ehia sem e wo me constituency mu na me de kwa akotudwa ana. I think so no in my experience on the political front. Ade ba kwa me hu se esanse ndwuma ne ade eni ho ntina. Time biano there are several demands on people who show up on the political front, be it MPO, being it a parliamentary candidate, aspirant, obia pressure ewo so bijitum. But unim me worry my year foundation be a friend Awula Foundation. It's already in existence. Eno na behwe akran kresa needs we say ye boa njanka to say me ameti he say ye boa widow say ye boa and omomo ye less privilege ye boa omomo akwa ahunye him na honorable me ba yare hospital sika me ba school fees sa niema ni na ehwe foundation no ase intimidation foundation ase no eno no be mame the right frame of mind na metumi aide e dia ye adwuma amafo dodo na toma me se mi nkonko ginemu na menye ma wo mra hye bedu eno nko danchen nanka ye assembly members I work your various constituencies. Let's bring Ablekuma to play here. There were 14 electoral areas. You can say assembly members were obviously 14 in all the electoral areas. Na ye municipal share omodin and as share omokena street lights omo ye ebia sanitation issues ka asemusi wo Malam market ewo Sakaman hono muni ade na sanka assembly member wo no na nka bia wo so okokohwe na bia oni municipal na mo bia o ma hwe na bia o ma prapra ho no mo yi nwura no ma hwe se ne o mbeye na market na eden etumi aye omo ema na etumi edi omujuma omo di dwa wo hokwam nanso no ensi ya abra meti hai ena meboa ye ma ne bia no ye women's wing me ne omo kasa ise mumi yanko sebe asema atu womi nkofo niema ase running into millions ebia na me nya bi ema om se chifato because e for na kwa akwaji loans and to mo stationery sugar bibia asai ni nya bi mfa ma o se fashe edwanum eya ahomte mobo na mom mekoboa mayi ma ye prapra honom enwara ye sisafi market mu ho na se wani enya asem ketwa and most of these were hoarded refuse no ma hoard wo denti no ma hoard me obi tonam o si o mi wura ye mbefa ye maboa no si o denti because on a daily basis na was so tia nothing less than 20 cedis. Yeah, the bola kotoko aba assembly wo enti bisa hu say say MP no any municipal no ye nyankita ho if you are available to the people, if you are engaging them, if you are accessible to them, some of these things no it will be at your fingertips enti wo be hu say ahana moa we ye hwehwe na say ahana moa we wo say eko enti na yes na wo MP no kra no I don't think say headache kese ebeden ebeba besi wo konso.
But business activities in parliament at times also will draw you back Emma untiminya accessible to your people as it used to be. Have you taken all those things into consideration?
I have taken all that into consideration. If you cannot make time for them even at least once a month a day now we know mo be share and I say put structures in place because mo hia me na mo bakra na ma meto me a fa wechi ja ewo edan we mu and I say if that sort of thing is not available to them and to which in a parliament or where dem why na wo hihye mra ne de amano na wa man so man metie nia ehia wo mu a wo se wo koka ma asem ama wo ni ne ehia me anano yes see a Wesley grammar o se okwa akosi janan bre ama wo mu we engage wo. How did you prioritize their needs? No, they also I was NLE Abua minti chinchinacha message and Brahma. I think say it's out of order.
And we are sure deliberate discussion with them when they have told her say we na
ye to man ni ye hu ne da. Ukwanye me na meka na meka ni hu ne da. So nyere na no limited registration yeah obefa mi hu ne da. In so constituency no na me wo. What
are some of the things that you think say it should have been on the fingertips say ade we crowd in say check ra me ye kra so but as at now the applicant also finds it difficult to have it.
Well, we say your friend say applicant of ye major issue ye can say roads.
Okay.
And no make say ye major want to me and tackle no preko but it's been 28 years.
Yes.
And I'm in my 40s. It may not bother to say it's getting worse and worse by the day. What in the American I say? Ain't no say all this want to mean a road am I? So uko baby to say being to electoral not a single tarred road. Ubama me hope should be not a single tarred road. Meaning you see MP come on fan.
Yes.
And then a young MP or the year. What they catch be accountable to us, not maybe also entering, but maybe I made me common fund, no, may percentage be saying me the year way. Anyway, I am ready to do that for the people because I feel their pain. And I am the so say me who say, me now for me no money ye. Said we more. A big crowd woman say almost but we probably are around the same age bracket. Well, we know if say yes in Satiana enyepe but I think I was on my yetimono one kasa wo constituency so etumi di wunya sa I think and only the bit me sanitation.
Yes.
Recycling companies near Diaba Bebre. I didn't nanka. Yeah, assembly ni ebi a MP monhwe na nka mon konko lobby bi e mayen na say ye waste on be pa be fa no amaye for at no fee ebi a once now the rest of the week no say if I say we not be in the aba be si wo diana ebi a Wednesday bi a ye be ba be fa ama but ye about twice na say still a ye ma ebi a wo betua the other. I mean, there are innovative ways I me feel say you bet me they solve problems in Kitty street lights.
Street lights are a problem.
Your constituency wasum. What cause Sakamaya? Who sorry ahumachia? You be real, na ya bro. Ya joe back. What don't you do all ton coco? Mavis. Sure. Kaya kuno. About time was sorry ahumachi kwa kudidra. Kope kakra e de abeye no koko. E na sum. Street lights kwa ni ho. Na your electricity post no kran baby esi ni so to a can perform because enya fama kran na dia home kates ni ho eno na make ya kates ni constituency no akwan ni nye wo free taxi opinfo sebe ni mreso ana say emergency ni efra ama taxi me fa wo di share mo say wo ti kwashibu ana wo ti kwashima ana say wo ti da akoma ewa no decline enti bisa ho say for how long in a bit me at Hosea. Nentino, I think said these and many more. I can't, Tino. 28 years, I'm not sitting here, I'm not being complacent, not at all, in all humility. No, Mom, I believe you say at a teen, I'm an inhununi or branding social na, meaning for na ye sermon. And on Bessism. Niente was a black man of 4 system. After all, it's a 4-year term. A rab na betna ha na no would you say what friend saying obi beka say would you say you are not in her shoes so you probably do not know how it's pinching and that's how it feels.
Say you've not been there.
Debbie, I've been there with him. Me me feel say oh where the basic I was say to me. Then the other constituencies may be more yard and how are they doing it? You share your constituency honor. Said only MPP near him go to make a so I had the MPP said near the drive cry but leave for MPP color city the why must you run us down like this?
Honorable, you are a good leader. What say? I like your vim, and this time you are going to win the seat. Christ is in control more. Good afternoon. I say Chuck from Ablekuma. All this she is saying, when the NDC was in power for more than 19 years, what did they do different? To be frank, the NDC and MPP are the same. That is the word you say you don't want to hear.
Unim say MPP, NDC are not the same. NDC Ablekuma North roads are connected from Odoko Malam na NDC are pension ye. Time NDC war power. In your years are quite. Then MPP are Ablekuma North. These are facts. Let me fact check it.
A Rabra parliamentary candidate for Ablekuma North constituency 2024 elections, or say, oh yeah, the game changer for Ablekuma North since 1996. She is the one to change the dynamics. Iti primpri ono anose 2024. Mo hene ni no be changes dynamics na ana me ne atwetwe enkomo. In just about 60 seconds, what are you telling the Ablekuma North constituency?
Oh, mami fa me dase. Mami fa enchema wo viewers na me na me ba me nchia me ba Nicholas.
Yes.
Me chia me ba Nicholas owo doko me chia no papa. Pe yo tie me ota hwa me so na me pese me ka chia Ablekuma North constituency for say musumfo erabna eni muni mu se me ne mo na ewo constituency mo. And so to area bo minimum and Miss this time no de bia me ba mo wa me catch say mo ma yen fa amanyosem enton che na yen hwe ya sitinem yen hwe ya brabo and the cost of food is over 100% inflation inti ye na ye brebi 2024 so mo ma yen system na yen toma NDC eni ye rajo mahama free SHS na ye rajo mahama na oba be ye bi yie progressively free no kind yeah man no quite no bra me ye and then yankola be school this a traffic light I saw red gold green blue omo kwa na improve ka every woman no ne hwehwe yen vote ma obi o wotema me san so enchia yen nua no mo Volta region to enchia ma eto omo nansen esre mo ni me constituency mo de nanso nipa enua eni nipa enti no yesrese nyankopon be hye moden na omo donating na so no yedamasi corporate bodies institutions individuals are go through for them nyamishra na bebre so ensa embra na afenso awula foundation me foundation me dey hwe njanka wisia ne ade china nyame ya adomo a ye be so masine kakra enti no ye ne mo be communicate me ye sure say ya ye kra dada ti china no mo mbra na ye na ye ndi ye ho nkomo na ye nhwe hawa ye betumi aboa Ablekuma-North that's it. Me cheti efuna. Ma me chia me constituency. Ma me chia tilo ye me papa ba ni me nua ba ma ba me ofa me bibi o wada akoma me chia no. Me chia na enne. Em so ni me tonkwanta ya pai. Nti chia na papa. I
thank you to see your high sense and yeah the jumadi Abrel high sense say almost select television between 32 inches to 98 inches. Kai say on a high sense bedinsa was so abrini nara a open the best of television na where you see there a high sense na ma fi office and a baby a dimupa high sense emu television papa nti kan ho na oni omudinsa was so enquiries near 0302 550000 for high sense now. Also don't forget so we follow on more Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube high sense baby biabeko wiasafana na nyinara omo Greater Accra omo East Legon Kissiman Achimotamo North Industrial Area Accra Upra Square Danceman La Paz West Hills Mall Broadcasting Kaswa Batuna Junction Mall Tema Community 1 and Community 25 in Osei Room Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Adum Post Office and Kumasi Tafo, Mankasim Takra, the Takwa, Obuasi, Kufuri, the Ahohoi, Sunyani Techiman, and Tamale. To High Sense Television, now we see a day. Alison Herber for the best in terms of soup for Hunem Dia, permit for training, and a fee ointment for say Namashishi. Your friend sees like many O level for Anisha. That time out of bad school, I'm a senior, baby 8 years. I don't know when I'm a boy, I'm senior 8 years. I'm a call for one. And then what about Messabo? To the senior, Messabo. Thank you very much. We'll be back some other time. Now, Medasipa for having me. Thank you. Bye.